welcome to Distorted Entertainment, and we are doing episode 10. It's been, a month now since we did anything?
Oh, you're doing the intro.
Yes, I did the intro. I'm not redoing it. You're keeping all this in. What did you think?
You never said, yes, you were going to do the intro, or no, you weren't going to do the intro. So I
thought it was very clear with the throat clearing and the hello.
Oh, no, I thought you were just dying. I was going to make a COVID joke. I was going to say, I'm the one that's been exposed to COVID. Why are you hacking up so much?
I don't know what you... Dude, I work at FedEx. I'm exposed to that shit almost every day with those
that's
plague rats.
Fair. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that was the intro. Hey, guys. Welcome to... Yes, we are doing episode 10. It's been a minute since the last episode went up. I actually... don't know when the last time it went up, so about a month. We've got a big episode planned, obviously, for episode 10. We have a lot of music to cover for our review portion, including a triple album from Swallow the Sun, and what is essentially a double album from Metallica, Load and Reload, and Songs of the North. It took me a second. I'm not sure why. So we'll be talking about those later, but we actually do have a lot of news, and we potentially have a list to do. It kind of we'll see how long the news and reviews take. We might make the list a bonus episode. We may
Ethan,
not.
We gotta keep. No, come on. We gotta keep it going. We gotta keep making every episode slightly longer.
No. We failed. The last couple of episodes have been shorter, and I cannot be happier about that. So. To start off the episode, obviously there have been some semi-high profile deaths, unfortunately, in the music world as well as the wrestling world that I wanted to bring up. First of all, rest in peace to Alexi from Children of Bodom. He was the lead vocalist and guitarist, I believe. He died. Let me get a date here. I can edit out the pause here.
You sure he was the lead vocalist? I thought he was only the guitar player.
I'm pretty sure he was the vocalist. Yeah, he was the guitarist, composer, and vocalist. And he died last month in December. So rest in peace to Alexi from Children of Bodom. I know a lot of people that I know are big fans of them, and it's always a bummer when that happens. Also, rest in peace to very influential underground rap artist MF Doom. He's another rapper that is sort of in vein with Aesop Rock as being kind of odd but influential to a lot of people. MF Doom was typically known as your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. I've only listened to a couple of his albums. I really want to dive more into them. So rest in peace, MF Doom. He actually died in October of last year, but his wife did not come forward with that information until I think December. So
oh wow.
Yeah, MF Doom was kind of notorious for being aloof and not able to really be found unless if he wanted to be. So a lot of his personal matters were kind of underground, and then so he actually died on Halloween apparently. So rest in peace, MF Doom. And the final death that I want to just kind of bring up is rest in peace to Brody Lee, otherwise known as Luke Harper from the WWE. His real name is John Huber. He died at the age of 41, the day after Christmas. My cat literally just tried to jump onto my desk after sprinting across the entire room, and he fell down like a dumb. So
as they do.
Thanks, Woody. Thank you. I'm sure that came up on and knocked some stuff over classically as well. So anyway, rest in peace, Brody Lee. It was kind of a bummer. He spent such a long time trying to get out of the WWE because they weren't using him, and then he signed up with AEW, which is a newer promotion, and he kind of he died within a year. I believe he had a heart problem, which killed him. But I'm trying to see if there's like a specific thing here to just so I'm not talking out my butt, but I don't believe there is anything. But rest in peace, Brody Lee, as well. So now to get out of the dark segment, here's a headline for you. Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle reportedly explodes in a UK woman's home.
Huh. All right. Yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow needs to stop.
Literally, I guess Goop, which is her cosmetic / health in air quotes brand, literally sells a candle and it's labeled as "This smells like my vagina."
Yep.
I saw that slightly before recording, and I needed to pull that up just to remark on how stupid. Just in general, first of all, why would you buy that product? Second, I mean, not to mention, why would you sell that product? But I guess people are weird.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow is very famous for, that.
I mean, I've seen the JonTron episodes of Goop related things. I'm not surprised, but I wish I was.
Yeah.
So
don't we all?
Getting into actual music news. Iced Earth's John Schaefer arrested after Capitol riot involvement. FBI confirms. I'm just bringing this up because a high profile ish guitar player was being dumb. So now he's been arrested, and I apologize to Iced Earth. I don't think they're particularly fond of this at the moment.
Yeah, they're trying to avoid it as much as they can. I do think it's funny because this guy has written songs about the entire Battle of Gettysburg, which was
from
pretty
which perspective?
I think it was just the battle in general, but I'm pretty sure that it was not the dumb side. But it's been a long time since I've listened to it.
I've never really listened to Iced Earth, so I can't really.
Do you like power metal?
I mean, I like Glory Hammer.
You do like Glory Hammer. I mean, you know me with power metal. I'm not like big on it.
If it's not the one band, Blind Guardian.
I love Blind Guardian. But it's your typical power metal, but sometimes they make it about the United States. Like they had like an entire power ballad about 9/11 and fuck you and Eagles kill and
So it sounds more like a country song.
Yes, but it is still metal somehow. They're interesting. They're all right. I like Demons and Wizards more, which John Schaefer was also in. I
have not heard of them.
I'm like, not to be rude, but they sound exactly the same.
All right, fair enough. I mean, if you want to be real, a lot of power metal tends to sound the same.
I
mean, the main difference is like vocalists, because, for example, I don't think anybody really sounds like the guy from Sabaton.
True.
But it's also like the opposite. He's singing really low instead of like super ridiculously high.
Right.
Similarly, something that has to do with the Capitol, and it'll be the Capitol riot rather, and it'll be the last thing. And it's just basically because I hate this person, and it's hilarious. This is the Loudwire article headline, word for word. Liar Ted Nugent claims Trump supporters hurt nobody at Capitol riot despite violent video evidence. I just like how they called Ted Nugent a liar in the headline, and that's all I wanted to bring up from that, because Ted Nugent is a garbage piece of human trash.
True. Yeah, just to bring up a funny moment. Not Ted Nugent. I don't give two shits about the guy for the same reason that you don't like him. He's a piece of garbage. So where I work and everything, they're I live in Indiana. It's red territory.
A little bit, yeah.
And so I, at my job, have to do a lot of sitting and waiting for something to happen. So I'm usually reading a book and everyone else is talking. And of course, people don't get the whole, hey, we shouldn't talk about politics at work or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I'm staying out of it but I almost died laughing / almost yelled out in anger. Because one of them is definitely like, what is the conspiracy thing?
QAnon?
That, like, yeah, she's definitely like just sucking on the teat of that.
Gross.
Yeah. And she was like talking about how like the one guy that was wearing the bull hat is always at Antifa rallies and Black Lives Matter movements and all that. But the one that just killed me was she brought up the guy with the hand tattoo.
Oh, the guy with the Dishonored tattoo that people are trying to say is a hammer and sickle. Yeah, it's literally like, from the video game
she was
Dishonored.
Just like, it's the Antifa tattoo, and like I audibly snorted at work.
And what happened then?
They ignored me.
Of course.
Yeah, I wasn't going to correct her.
I hate people, just in general.
Now, to be fair, granted, a lot of people get that marker on their hands in Dishonored, but the first time you see it is on Corvo, and let's be honest, Corvo is Antifa.
Yeah, but it's not an Antifa symbol.
By no means. But I'm sure if I had like been like, oh, it's from a video game, she would have immediately tried to make connections and everything. I'm just like, I hate this place. Please get me out of here.
That symbol is from JFK Assassination Simulator. Which is a real game, by the way.
It's a real game.
That exists. Or what's the other one? I did a project in high school about like very bad video games. I believe. Super Columbine Massacre RPG.
Of course,
that one exists. I tried downloading it to play it for the project, but like the text is so garbled you can't read it. But yeah, so that's. The dude with the hand tattoo is not. It's not a hammer and sickle communist thing. I love how A, we weren't going to get really deep into this topic, but B, simultaneously the attack was an Antifa rally, but also everyone on Parler says we're going to do it again.
Yeah.
People are stupid. I hate it. Let's get into something that's even the same amount of controversy, I suppose, depending who you are. Gibson has purchased the amplifier giant Mesa Boogie.
Oh, I did not know that.
I saw it when it first happened. Now, I don't know how big into like guitar gear specifically you are. I know that you play guitar, but I know you're more of a violinist. But
play guitar is a very strong way of putting it.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't play guitar either, but I just like talking and looking up gear. So people were kind of freaking out because as of late, Gibson hasn't really had very good PR. Their instruments are A, ridiculously overpriced, and B, for those ridiculously overpriced items, they have had very questionable quality control and have been putting out just absolute garbage, weird guitar shape and bodies, and people aren't a fan. They kind of did this weird automatic tuning system that nobody really liked.
Oh, I remember those. That looked cool at first.
It looked cool, but apparently it didn't work very well, and people hated it.
Damn.
This is just going by memory. They also were like, so are you aware of plecking?
I've
like
never
getting
heard
your
the
guitar
term.
plecked. Okay, so it's a machine that basically makes your fret jobs perfect or whatever.
Okay.
But it's Sweetwater has one. It costs like $50 to get your guitar plecked, and apparently people really, really like doing it. However, there's only about 3 or 4 of these plecking machines. I believe one is in Sweetwater, and I believe Gibson has one. But it's supposed to be a guitar by guitar basis. It's not like a set bass thing. The machine is supposed to, or either the machine scans it, or you're supposed to put in the exact measurements of the guitar. And they were plecking everything by the same settings, which wasn't helping anything. That was another controversy. So basically what I'm trying to say is people think Gibson are going to run Mesa Boogie into the ground.
Yeah.
Which is possible, but it just depends if they're letting Mesa do their own thing.
Is Gibson EA?
What?
is Gibson EA? Like, this is sounding exactly like what EA would do if EA did guitars.
I thought you were asking, does EA own Gibson? I'm like, I don't think so.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be very weird. But there's also the chance that with Gibson's money, maybe Mesa can do some new cool stuff. Like Line 6 is a very iffy, was a company with very iffy PR, especially because of like the Spider series. Everybody hates those. But once Yamaha bought them out, they came out with the Helix and like they started really upping their game. So, but here's the thing, Mesa is highly regarded as is. So I don't really think they need the buff. I'm not sure. If they can get one, that'd be cool, but I feel like they're more likely to take a negative hit. Also, everybody thinks they're going to be even more expensive, which is impressive because Mesa's already super expensive.
Yeah, they are.
So we'll see how it goes in the future, but most people are saying that Gibson buying out Mesa Boogie is kind of a bad move. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I, for one, do not accept our new Gibson overlords.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I have no opinion because I do everything direct plug-in. So, because I don't perform live, so there's no point in really. I mean, I guess there is a point in if I wanted like tubes or something, but I'm fine with Bias FX.
But I like Bias until I started using Neural DSP, and Neural is amazing. They just released the Gojira archetype plugin.
I did see that, and I was like,
"Oh, dude, I really want it." Like they are commonly known as like pushing the plugin amp simulation game, and I have archetype Nolly, I believe, and it's really, really good. It would help if I actually learned how to play guitar, but I'm getting decent stuff just by mixing and mastering different things. If you didn't know, Flesh God Apocalypse decided to drop a cover of Eiffel 65's I'm Blue parentheses Dabba D. You know the song. I don't have to do a really bad rendition of it.
It was absolutely phenomenal. So good.
It exists.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that they were just joking around when they did this, but
well, of course.
I mean,
it's not great.
Not good. It's not.
But the thing is, it's not even so bad it's good. It just It's just kind of exists. Flesh God Apocalypse frontman Francesco Paoli says, after the amazing response of our latest single, No, comma, parentheses, a Britney Spears cover, we wanted to release something that can make the end of this horrible 2020 a bit funnier for everyone. That's why we took a popular dance track from the 90s and made it the heaviest, angriest, bloodiest party song ever. We're ready to blast your ears again in 2021.
It wasn't angry or bloody or heavy. It was there.
It just exists. It was kind of like, it was almost just the equivalent of one of the Pop Goes Punk covers. It was very, very by the books. There wasn't much like variation or uniqueness to the music. It was kind of, I don't want to call it 6 feet under Graveyard Classics level because it's way better than that, but it's not great. It's just there. It was good for a laugh at one listen, but I'm never going to listen to it again.
Yeah.
I would be more likely to listen to the original song again, to be honest, because I kind of like that song just as a
bring
bad
back
it's
the
good.
90s. Bring back the 90s nostalgia.
Yeah. Also, everybody knows that Eiffel 65's best song is Move Your Body. Moving on. System of a Down, Serge Tankian. As long as we're on the same page, we can continue doing stuff, which means we will not be getting any new songs from System of a Down anytime soon. So, I mean, I just thought it was interesting. If they were able to put out new music, I feel like it would be cool, but everyone's just kind of, I specifically the drummer doesn't seem like he gets along with anybody else, but
like apparently him and Serge like respect each other's views, and Serge has come off of saying that, and I just find that really hard to believe. I feel like that was just PR. I just find that hard to believe that him and Serge like even get along.
Mm-hmm.
He says they do, but they just have such differing, radical opinions from one another.
Yeah, and it's really weird the drummer has that seeing as he's in System of a Down.
Right.
I feel like System is a very political band. So
that would be like Tom Morello and the lead singer of Rage Against not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I actually, and who knows how far back their anger goes. I saw a video the other day of Serge getting mad at what it's not Dorian. What's the guy's name? No, Dorian, I believe, is the guitar player. I don't know what his name is.
I got you.
But he was setting up for the song Bounce. So he was like, he was yelling at the crowd, you know, bounce, bounce, bounce. And it goes for like 20 seconds until he says, bounce, play the effing song, bounce, bounce. And like he glares at the drummer afterwards. It was a very funny video.
So the reason I thought Dorian was because of his last name, which is Dolmayan. It's John Dolmayan.
Gotcha. Yeah. But I mean, I would look forward to new System. I feel like if it's a little bit more on the experimental side, it would be better than, you know, what they put out earlier, late last year. Protect the Land and Genocidal Humanoids. I thought they were decent tracks, but it was nothing super special for being away for 15 years. So if they're able to do some more stuff, that'll be interesting. It also, like, I believe Dorian came out and said that all of the music for his other band's release was basically going to be System of a Down music, and it's just without Serge.
By the way, it's not Dorian, it's Darren.
Darren? Who am I thinking of then? Gotcha. Well, I was mistaken then on his name, and I apologize for continuously getting it wrong. But I've heard that
ever done that.
Never got anything wrong. Michael Olkerfelt or Ackerfelt, or however I was saying it over and over again.
Me with Suno.
Well, you do that on purpose. And technically, you should be saying son because you were correcting yourself at the end of that bonus episode.
Yes. But there were other bands that I did that. I kept doing that with like some albums or like the Dying Fetus album.
No, you kept messing up Anthropocene.
That too, but I did it with the Dying Fetus albums as well.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, System, that's cool. One specifically for me. Lars Ulrich says the new Metallica album is the heaviest thing, best one yet.
I don't believe that fucking liar for a minute. If it comes out of Lars's mouth, I don't believe it.
I mean, from that statement, I mean, it's not like I wasn't looking forward to a new Metallica record anyway, but I'm interested in seeing what he considers to be heavy. I was joking around with people on Facebook. It's like, are they going to start like is he going to start blast beating and James is going to start doing like gutturals? Fry screams. Jeez.
Next Metallica album is Black 2, but it's actually a black metal album.
Yikes. He said it's the heaviest thing, the coolest he enthused, but all kidding aside, if it wasn't because we thought that the best record was still ahead of us, then why keep doing it?
Lars, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't like if it was James saying that it's kind of like a heavier record, I'd probably believe it. Probably not Lars though. Still, I'm looking forward to a new Metallica record just because I really did enjoy Hardwired. It was definitely a pretty decent album. It was my second favorite out of the Big Four's most recent records, with For All Kings being my favorite out of the four.
Fair enough. I think that Metallica mention is a good segue.
It would be if I didn't have like 19 other news articles.
I'm just gonna hold my cap then.
Okay. Well, the last music thing I have, and then if you have any specific ones that I didn't mention.
No, I don't have anything at this point.
Okay, cool. I got
one news update.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do this real quick. You might remember, I believe in episode 4, we went through a Loudwire list of the best death metal album from each year. I believe it was episode 4, but we've done this in the past with the 2019 being Blood Incantation. There's a lot of Opeth. They said Dying Fetus's Wrong One is the best of 2017.
I mean, that's a lie.
It's not a lie. It's a great death metal album.
I don't know about that.
It's amazing. But, I mean, I don't even... So, the reason I'm bringing it up is because they updated it with 2020. And because, obviously, it's now 2021, and they can claim what the best record is of 2020. They said, and I don't agree, it's the Black Dahlia Murders Verminous.
What? Oh, Loudwire, you fucking dumbasses.
Yeah, I do not consider Verminous to be that good of a record. Just in general.
I don't think it's a bad record, but it's definitely not best record of 2020, nor is it Black Dahlia Murder's best record.
Absolutely. I thought it was very, very dull. And it sounded like they were tired doing the whole record. Like there's no energy. It was very lethargic. And I just, I don't agree, especially with the blurb. This is a thrilling new high as the band creeps up on 20 years of existence, ready to keep their seat as the throne of warm. Yeah. Because their last record was better than this.
Oh, what was the last one? Nightbringers? That's right.
Nightbringers. Nightbringers was a great record.
Nightbringers is arguably one of their best. Still, my favorite will always be Nocturnal.
Well, that's kind of like the default pick. It's kind of like the normie. It's the normie answer.
Oh no, I agree with people. Oh my god.
Yeah,
how
but when I say that I agree with something, you're gonna argue with me. It's like, well, they're wrong.
Well, that's because you don't like good music.
I love great music. But anyway, no, I do not agree with Black Dahlia Murders Verminous as the top album of the year.
I honestly completely forgot about Verminous. Like, I know it exists because in my head I see green. But other than that, I'm like, I don't remember a single track from it. I've listened to it like maybe twice.
I listened to it once and I can't. It's not good. Man, for me, the best death metal record was the new Napalm Death record. I thought it was fantastic. I listened to the whole thing, and it was a very, very good album. And I'm not even saying that because Amoral was my second second top single of the year either. It just had way more energy than Verminous. I
am actually, just a quick hint, going to give you what I thought was the best death metal record of 2020.
Ooh, okay. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so that was an update on that. And later in the episode, we are going to go over another Loudwire article, which is the best metal album of each year since 1970. I'm looking forward to hitting that. So then I have one news article for games and a couple things for movies. Did you have anything you wanted to mention?
Yeah, Sabbath is a very good boy and he's super cute.
Okay, I mean, he is. I do agree. I don't know where my piece of garbage cat is. He's probably hiding under the bed.
I do have personal stuff to mention once we get to that, but that's in the future.
Oh, okay. Okay, so gaming thing I wanted to bring up, and it won't really matter because the game is releasing this Wednesday, which will be last week. Hitman 3 is coming out on Wednesday this week. It is a Epic Game Store exclusive, which I would not typically care about, except for the fact that I own Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 on Steam, and they aren't going to be able to, at least for now, they said they're working on it. They're not going to be able to tap into the Steam versions of the game to import those levels and progression into Hitman 3, much like Hitman 2 did with Hitman 1.
So what I'm hearing is you should wait a year until it gets released on Steam.
That's what I'm thinking, but if they said that there's some compromise. They said that if you buy Hitman 3 within the first week, you get Hitman 1 for free, which is cool. And then because Hitman 2 I don't even think is on Epic yet, They said they're going to be putting Hitman 2 on Epic, and it's going to be regularly on sale, and it's going to...
No, fuck that, man.
Well, they're trying to remedy it a little bit, but they also said that we don't want to have to make people pay twice. So they said they're trying to work with IO Interactive to be able to link it to the Steam versions of the game, which I think is cool. Honestly, I like Hitman enough that I may buy it already. But I'm going to be iffy about purchasing Hitman 2 again. I'm fine with it. I actually don't even know if I own Hitman 1. I think I got it from Gene's Steam library. So, I mean, that'll work out, but Hitman 2 is going to be the iffy thing. So so usually I'm a defender of Epic. I think they have some cool stuff, and I like that they give out games regularly, but this is kind of a negative mark on it. I hope they can work something out, and I do respect that they're like, we don't want people to have to rebuy the game, so we're trying to work on it.
So, like, I don't typically have a problem with Epic. One of my problems is just the no cloud save thing that they have, which is weird to me.
Right.
But I don't mind exclusivity to an extent, because a lot of people got super angry about it, and I'm like, I mean, Bethesda does it, Ubisoft does it, Epic does it, Origin, all those. You got all these, their exclusivity, and yeah, Steam is the big one, and but like, another company comes in and they're doing it. I did understand the anger about like Metro Exodus, and like last minute they went to Epic. I thought that was shitty, but everyone that bought and pre-ordered the game, they got their Steam versions and everything like that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with it unless if there's a thing like this where it's like, hey, Hitman 3 is going to be doing the same thing Hitman 2 did, where you can import the levels and play the old levels with the new features that the new game has. But there's a problem because one of the games isn't even available yet on the platform, and you may already own it. So, I mean, that's a little weird, but I am happy that they are trying to relieve that. And I guess just from what you were saying a second ago, I guess I did remember a few things. Speaking of IO Interactive, I don't know if we brought this up on the last episode. We may have, or on an episode, but they are making a James Bond game, which I'm kind of excited about.
We brought that up before.
Okay, then I won't go too deep into it, but I'm excited because, like, with their recent work on Hitman, that's kind of cool. I think they can do a really cool James Bond game. It's been a while since we've had one, too. Similarly, it's been 11 years? It's been 12 years since we've had an Indiana Jones game, and they just announced that Bethesda and the company that made the new Wolfenstein games are making an Indiana Jones title, which I'm sort of excited about. The last Indiana Jones game I played, I believe, was on the PlayStation 2. I think I may have played the one that was on the Wii. I'm kind of excited if they kind of just go I don't want it to be like an Uncharted clone, even though Uncharted is technically just Indiana Jones. So I'm not sure what they're going to do, but I've heard that company and the new Wolfenstein games are great, even though when I played them, I was kind of like underwhelmed. I don't know how you feel about those.
I enjoyed the first new Wolfenstein. I bought the second one, and I have not played it yet.
I just remember the outrage of people getting mad that it was a game about killing Nazis when every Wolfenstein game is a game about killing Nazis.
Yep. And I double loved it because the developer was like, what's wrong with killing Nazis? Like, we should. We had an entire war about it.
Exactly. So that's what I got on gaming news. I feel like there may have been some other stuff, but these were things that were popping up within the last few weeks where we haven't recorded. I should probably start saving things if we ever do that again, but hopefully we don't have too long of a break like that again. And then I just have a couple of things on movie news, and then we can kind of get into the swing of things.
The meat and potatoes, if you will.
Yes, I haven't said it in a while. We'll get into the meat and potatoes of things. Nicolas Cage's next movie is a blatant Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff. Literally, this trailer is the best thing I've ever seen. It is Nicolas Cage fighting animatronics as a janitor in a movie called Willy's Wonderland.
Wow,
it makes me want to die.
Try. I gotta see this.
Dude, we should watch it together and like do a video on it. I would totally do that.
Oh, you're talking the movie?
Yeah, the Nicolas Cage movie I'm talking about right now.
Maybe.
And we should get Nick from Toon Junkies to get in there too, because he'll have a ball. It was wonderful. Go watch the trailer for Willy's Wonderland. You'll have a good time. There's also some shots and video from the new Mortal Kombat movie has been released, and people are liking it, and it looks interesting, and it's definitely not going to be PG-13, and that's good, I guess. If you're going to be trying to make a Mortal Kombat movie, it should probably be bloody. So that's interesting. I've never really seen the old Mortal Kombat movies, but I've heard they're not great. And then I got 3 more. And they're quick. I'm excited. Godzilla vs. Kong jumps up 2 months in release date. Moved up from May to March. It's going to be on HBO Max and a theatrical debut, and it's going to be a movie that I try to go see in theaters if possible. We'll see how it goes, just because I don't feel like I'm going to get the best viewing opportunity at home, considering I have a 21-year-old television that has an HDMI port. And it's really bad.
Yeah,
it's real bad. It's a bad TV.
I've been watching the trailer, and I just got to the part where he breaks the mop in half.
Oh, you're watching the Willy's Wonderland trailer?
Yeah,
it's wonderful, isn't it? It's absolutely insane. I want to watch this movie. It's gonna be trash. It's gonna be straight trash.
Oh yeah, but it's very clear they know that it's supposed to be trash.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think Nicolas Cage does good movies anymore. I think he just does either trash or weird stuff like Mandy. And I heard Mandy was really weird.
Dear God.
For lovers of classic Universal monster movies, YouTube is going to be hosting 7 Universal monster movies for free that you can watch on there. That's pretty exciting. Nice. Dracula, The Mummy, Frankenstein, The Bride of Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, The Wolfman, and Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein will all be on YouTube for free. So that's kind of cool. I just thought that was a cool little tidbit. And then the last thing I have is the list for later. So with that being said, unless if you're still watching the trailer.
No, I'm good. I think I'll dig right in. Ethan, I think we'll do our little music-y reviews that we do that started this channel.
We listen to music?
Nah, sometimes I don't know. I was given Metallica's Load and Reload.
Controversial albums.
Yeah, they were. So I guess I will just go for it. Not only did you give me those, but then you gave me a really, really obnoxious assignment, which I saved until the last minute. Luckily, somehow, even though I did it at the last minute, which was yesterday, we didn't record yesterday. So then now I'm prepared. I look like a good boy.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
It's like the complete opposite from when we did our top songs from 2020.
Yeah. So I can understand why these are controversial, because I'm not going to lie, a lot of them sound generic as hell. Like, we're talking, I listened to some of those and I thought I was listening to a Godsmack song.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I ever got that vibe from it.
And to prove my point, I will have you listen to a Godsmack.
Okay.
A Godsmack album, because Mitch used to be a big fan of them. And I still like some of their
like
stuff.
a specific song?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm not wearing my glasses, so that's not a good one.
Keep in mind, I only like 2 Godsmack songs that I've heard, and then the other song was Crying Like a Bitch, and I hate it.
Yeah, no, that's not a good one.
I also don't like Voodoo Child or Voodoo or whatever it's called.
It's just Voodoo.
All right, Voodoo Child is Hendrix.
Yeah.
But they have a cover of Come Together that absolutely slaps.
You made me listen to it, and it was not bad. Listen to Changes by Godsmack.
That's a horrible title.
They don't have a lot of good titles, to be fair.
How much of this do you want me to listen to?
Just get like a good verse in. I personally like all their albums up until The Oracle, and The Oracle had some good stuff.
Gotcha. The only song that I know other than the cover is Enemy, and I like that song. But it was on a SmackDown versus Raw game.
Yeah, I think that's actually on their album The Oracle, if I remember correctly.
No idea. All right, let me give this a listen. Maybe I have heard this, but it kind of sounds exactly like a lot of music from back then.
Right.
Not a bad riff, though. I like it. Production's good. So I hear the Hetfield in his voice, but I don't like it.
Oh, really?
Not in this song, but like as soon I'm like when you said I kind of reminded to Godsmack, I'm like the riff isn't really there. It's a good riff. The tone is a lot colder. It kind of sounds like that early nu metal guitar tone. So I hear the Hetfield, but other like the mannerisms, but I do not like his voice in this song.
But for me, it's like I do feel the riffage, maybe not like in terms of like the tonality, but the rhythmic aspect of it and some of the chords that they're choosing. It just I was listening to it and I was like, this kind of sounds like a Godsmack piece. Oh, okay.
Interesting. Not the take I expected, so that's cool.
Did I hate these albums? No. But it was certainly a trudge through it because there were definitely songs that were really not okay. Not okay as in like they were bad, but like compared to like other Metallica stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I highly agree.
And I definitely like Load more than I like Reload. I found a lot more enjoyment out of Load, and it could have just been and I listened to Reload right after Load.
You didn't give it a break?
Oh, no. Ethan, it is me, the prog boy.
Fair enough, I suppose. I'm going to let you continue. I don't want to keep interrupting. Sorry.
Are you sure about that?
I can give my opinions of it, but like you still have points to make, I assume.
So like, oh god, where's the stupid document? There's the stupid document. So like, I would say there's probably like a total of like 30 songs between the two of them.
There is, I'm looking on Metallum at the moment, because of course I am. There is 14 on Load and 13 on Reload.
So I was close, 27.
It's a long record. It's like 4 songs more than Songs of the North.
Yeah, but not as long.
That's also kind of true. Yeah.
And so like I said, it's just some of them felt very generic. Other ones, as albums, they just didn't flow well. And I can't remember, what's the story behind these? Are they like B-sides almost?
So Load and Reload, the thing was after the Black Album, when they started writing this, all of these songs they just had all of these songs that were ready to go. Well, some more ready than others, obviously, like we've mentioned, because obviously some feel a little half-baked. But they didn't want they basically wanted to put out a double album, but they didn't want to put out a double album, I think was the story.
It just doesn't flow well. And that was one thing I was trying to solve when building the album, was trying to get it to like flow decently. And that was hard because a lot of the songs it felt like an album of singles is what it felt like. Whereas everything just has a hard stop. It doesn't like flow into the next one, or the ending chord that they choose doesn't really build to the next song. It's just like, all right, here's our set. This is our song. Now this is our song. Here's another one. All right,
fair enough. So you
home.
think you feel like the album is both albums are very disjointed.
Yeah. And for me, as somebody who doesn't listen to singles, I mean, like a new band comes out with a single and like Flesh God Apocalypse with the Eiffel thing, or it's like a teaser to a new album coming out. Yeah, I'll do that, but I don't I guess a lot of people our age will get on Spotify and just, make a playlist and it's single after single after single.
Spotify is my favorite.
That is great.
Actually, just in case if people didn't listen to the last record or the last episode, which you should, what was the assignment that I gave you?
Right. So the assignment I got was I had to listen to these pieces of shit, and then
come on,
I had to listen to these two albums, and basically carve away the really, really rancid fat that is terrible tracks or generic tracks, and try to build a solid album.
Which I will give a statement here, and you can either agree or disagree. I think that there are enough good to great songs on these records to do that.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I have 11 tracks on the one that I did.
Ooh, so you even cut it down a little bit instead of being like 13, 14. Okay.
Yeah. I was aiming for 10, but I decided that there was one that fell in place. I even put them in the order that I want them to be listened to.
That is what I was hoping. So
yeah,
you did it. So what? I don't know how you were. Continue. I apologize.
Yeah. Fuck you. So I don't remember what I was saying before you were like, hey, wait, what was my homework assignment, Mitchell?
Well, we didn't mention it in the beginning of the segment, so
yeah. So definitely the biggest flaw with this album was the flow. Oh, I remember what I was trying to say. Unlike most people that listen to Spotify, where they're building playlists and they're like listening to like tracks from different artists and everything, I don't listen to music like that. Now, I might get stuck on a single track and repeat it, but when I'm listening to music, whether it be at home or in the car or what have you, I'm listening to full albums. Every time. It's rare for me to pick a song and do it unless I'm trying to like learn the song, or I'm just in a real good mood for that song, or I'm practicing with the song. So like when I do my Go Jerry Mandolin covers that I will probably never post, even though I say I will, I'm obviously not playing full albums. I'm picking tracks and playing those. Right. But when I'm casually listening to any band, I'm listening to the full album. And sometimes it's even to the extent where I will listen to the entirety of songs from the North, not just listen to Despair or listen to Beauty or whatever.
I can see that.
And now it'll take several, like if I'm only listening in the car, it's going to take several days. That's why I rarely listen to Mirror Reaper. It's not because I don't want to listen to Mirror Reaper. It's because Mirror Reaper is one long ass song and I don't want to stop it in the middle and then get back in my car and be like, boop. And I'm in the middle of like 30 minutes out of the 83-minute long song.
That's how I listened to it. I did like 40 minutes one way and 40 minutes the next day.
I mean, to be fair, you can do that because on the CD and everything, they separate into 2 tracks.
Not on Spotify.
Oh.
It's on one song.
Yeah, on the CD, it's 2 tracks because a track is 80. or a CD can only hold 80 minutes of music. So they separated into 40 and 30.
Interesting.
And on the vinyl, it's separated over like 4 different vinyls or 2 different vinyls. And I remember when Blaine from Headbanger was, or Banger TV was reviewing it. It was just like, yeah, this record is a full song. That's right. Side A, flip, side B, switch to record, side A, flip, side B. That's one song.
I've never really had a good experience with vinyl yet.
I have
I've never had the opportunity.
I have the entirety. One, I have Opeth's performance at Red Rock on vinyl. I had a friend of a friend who worked at Nuclear Blast, and I had mentioned to my friend that, hey, isn't this awesome? This is coming out right at my birthday. And the girl, her friend mistakenly was like, oh, I should totally send you guys vinyl. I'm like, are you meaning that to me too? And she's like, well, I wasn't, but you know what? Sure. It's almost your birthday. I'll send you the vinyl. And it was like, holy shit. Yes,
man,
please.
I wish you would have done that with the special edition, like Meshuggah collection that came out like 4 years ago.
Well, so here's the thing. I think one of the reasons she did it is because she was leaving Nuclear Blast. Shortly after that, she announced that she was going somewhere else. But I got like the special edition, so it's like a red and green splattered record and everything. And I keep meaning to go, and I want to take it to a show, but I'm so scared to take it to a show to like get it signed by the band. I've only had one opportunity to do that with Opeth, which was when I saw them before COVID hit and lockdown started. But the other one I have is I bought the BioShock 2 special soundtrack or special edition, and it came with a vinyl of the first soundtrack.
Oh, interesting.
And I've listened to it. It's really good.
Oh yeah, great soundtrack in that game.
I listened to the vinyl, and like the vinyl was real. It's definitely a different sound. I get why some people would like it. To me, it's just not worth the money and the maintenance.
You gotta spend $10,000 on each speaker to really get that sound, bro.
Right. Well, and it's like the maintenance, because as soon as like there's a scratch or there's a piece of dust, and I'm like, I'm okay, man.
Just give me the 64 kilobit MP3s, which is the audio equivalent of gravel. Yeah. I've thought about purchasing vinyl before, but as like collectors things, because I don't even have a record player.
Right.
I thought about buying the Enter the Gungeon soundtrack when it was on sale for a little while. Great soundtrack, like one of my favorite video game soundtracks. And then recently I've been thinking about doing that for the Hades soundtrack, but I have more important things I can spend my money on. So
I do remember some news that I wanted to bring up. Okay. And you can either leave it here.
I'm just going to leave it here.
It makes sense with our discussion of vinyl, even though I'm supposed to be reviewing Metallica. Bandcamp announced that they are going to start doing vinyl pressing.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So, like, as their own, like, they're going to offer it to Bandcamp bands to press vinyl for them.
That's very cool.
So I was like, oh, shit, man, that's sweet. Like, I guess because of the whole vinyl resurgence and everything, one, it's just a good... Bandcamp's been really cool lately, like, all during COVID. Like, they'll have, like, a Friday each month where they don't take any percentage of any of the sales from the bands.
I've seen that happening more often.
Which I was like, that's solid. And then offering this vinyl thing, like, that's so cool for the bands that, you know, probably wanted to offer that, but had to, like, either have like a huge amount of
upfront cost.
Yeah. Well, and just like people going like, we need like this many people to pay for it before we can even consider doing it.
Right.
So just the fact that they're offering that is neato burrito. But that's not about Metallica.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
So yeah, I listened to it in the background mostly. Some songs caught my eye. I did realize that I have actually, I mean, I've said before that I've listened to these, but there were definitely songs that I'm like, oh, I do know this song. Like I knew King Nothing. I knew Fuel. Like,
yeah, King Nothing was another one of the singles.
Yeah, and everyone knows Fuel. Like, come on, give me. Give me Fuel.
I don't like
fire.
Fuel, to be honest.
Well, no, that's your MO. And I knew Bleeding Me, and I think that was about it.
Were there any? Well, obviously there will be because you made the thing, so I'm not even going to ask. Never mind.
No, I was going to be like,
were there any other songs that you enjoyed?
Maybe. So overall, like it,
my album is just Fuel 11 times.
How did you know? Who the fuck told you?
Oh no. You've been stalking me.
Actually, Ethan, it's Fuel 10 times with the bonus track being a live performance of Fuel.
Of Fuel? No, I thought you were gonna say it's Fuel 10 times with a bonus track of Fuel. just the same track again.
Just the same track. No. But if I was to rate these, it's like a 5 or a 6. Like they're not bad, but like Metallica's done way better.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like a huge Metallica fan. Respect them. I'm not a huge fan. Like after Black Album, it was like meh. Which I think most people are.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree that these are very middle of the road albums, but I think between them there is a good album in there somewhere.
So I think I should talk about my album, which...
Yeah. Did you come up with a cool name for it?
Bullet in the Chamber. Let's go with that. Totally didn't just make that up on the spot.
Well, it's literally the same thing you joked about in the last episode.
Wait. No, even better. Preload.
Preload.
There we go. I'm going to pre.
Yeah,
that was not planned.
Not at all. Not at all. I was gonna make a pre-cum joke. Anyway,
can you do the Obama? I'm going to pre.
I mean, I can. My fellow Americans, I'm gonna pre.
Yep, thank you. I appreciate that. You did see that episode, right?
It's been a long time.
Okay, yeah, no, they were doing Kirby's Dream Course, or I guess Grump's Dream Course, and Aaron literally did Obama going, "I'm going to fucking pre." And
yeah, I remember. Isn't that the same?
Fucking lost it.
Isn't that the same series where they did a whole lot of Dane Cook impressions?
I think so. It's the Super Nintendo golf game of Kirby. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which looks like a fucking ton of fun, honestly.
Every time I look at it, I get very confused, but
yeah, that's fair. But somebody did an animation of that, and honestly, it looks like the guy who animated Boondocks did it, and it's great.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyways, so Preload, track 1, I think, and the reason I'll explain is, I think this works because how the track builds up in the intro and everything. So the first track I have is King Nothing.
Okay.
Then I have Fuel,
Mm-hmm.
Devil's Dance.
I love that song so much. It's one of my favorites from the records. I just love the bass line.
It is a good bass line. It was a solid track. Then Fixer.
I just go Fixer. Great, also a great song.
Yeah. I just wanted to be extra and pronounced every X.
Fixer.
Ain't My Bitch, which is a really weird track name for them.
I love it.
It's a great song. It's just I don't expect that.
I expected you to kind of follow their lead and do either Ain't My Bitch or Fuel as the opener, to be honest. Because I feel like they're both kind of good openers.
They are, but I like a slow build up into something.
Fair enough. Okay.
Then Bleeding Me, Slither.
Really, Slither.
I like Slither.
I'm trying to remember Slither.
The Memory Remains.
Yeah, a lot of people consider that to be one of their best songs.
Until It Sleeps.
Good one.
Mama Said.
Great song.
And then we end with The House That Jack Built.
Okay, that's interesting. I feel like they're, just with my personal taste of the records, I feel like there's some glaring. Okay.
All right. No, go.
I feel like there are some glaring outliers. Unforgiven 2, I think is a great track, and
so okay, that's weird because I originally had it on there, but then when I went back through the discography, I couldn't find it.
Really? It's on it's on Reload. It's 4th track on Reload.
I could not find it. Okay, in that case, it's 12 tracks, and Unforgiven 2 is the last one.
I think House of Jack Built's a better closer, but I appreciate you throwing it back on there. And then the other song that I think is a glaring omission is Low Man's Lyric with the hurdy-gurdy.
Did I listen to that one? I might have missed some tracks because you gotta remember I use YouTube, but I went onto the Wikipedia and I swear to God, I don't remember hurdy-gurdy at all.
Yeah, go look up Low Man's Lyric. It's honestly one of my favorite Metallica songs.
Oh, well, look at that. It's right there. Oh, wait, I thought I had this on there. God damn it.
You made your list yesterday, but you had some hiccups.
No, you know what? I took this off because I didn't like Hetfield's vocals on it.
Aw, I thought it was great. I thought his singing was great. It's very different.
Yeah, at the 2-minute mark, I'm just
Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorites. What did you think about Ronnie?
It was all right. It was a thing.
I mean, some songs that I'm glad are on there. Devil's Dance. I feel like that is a very underrated song. You never hear people talking about Devil's Dance. I think it's great. I love that you put Fixer on there. I think it's the better closing album or closing song compared to the Outlaw Torn. And yeah, I mean, I actually really liked your list. You should save that, and I should make a playlist out of it on Spotify that people can link to if they'd like.
Oh, great. I can't wait until all the 50 and 60-year-olds start going, this isn't built right. Back in my day.
No, I mean, I think it was decently built. You had a fairly strong opening with King Nothing. And you kind of had your build up in the beginning. You had a couple of slow songs in the middle, and then you had a couple more bangers. I'm not sure how I feel about the House of Jack Built as a closer. It is good, but I almost would put Fixer, or if I was throwing on Low Man's Lyric, I would have Low Man's Lyric, just as a really depressing ending.
Well, then maybe you should have built one yourself.
I considered it, but it wasn't my job for this episode. So if you rated the albums themselves 5 or a 5 or a 6, what would you rate your curated album?
Oh, I mean a 10. Obviously. Fuck. Everything I touch is pure fucking gold.
Well, I guess the real thing I would ask is like, do you think if they released Preload as a record, it would have been like better?
I think
received.
I think maybe not Preload, per se, even though it's perfect. But
it's a solid retrack. Yeah.
I definitely think it needed to be retracked. They should have listened to a bunch of the songs and been like, wow, this is actually garbage, and throw it out. And instead, I think they just let Lars choose.
What's your least favorite song?
God, that's asking a question.
I think one of mine is like Cure. I don't like Cure.
Yeah, Cure wasn't great.
Everyone's got to have the sickness.
There were a couple though. It's just like, why?
I feel like the blandest song where it's not good, it's not bad, was Hero of the Day.
Let me hear that one.
Better Than You is pretty bad too.
I hated 2x4.
I like 2x4. I feel like it's very close in feeling to Ain't My Bitch.
Yeah, I could see that.
A lot of people seem to like Where the Wild Things Are.
Cure's drum intro is just like, is this an AC/DC song?
Is that the one that
no, Cure literally just starts with like a basic 4/4 drum.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like Cure. Cure's not that good of a song. Better Than You is just so repetitive at the end.
Yeah.
Especially when it has the false ending and then it comes right back in.
So it definitely, they should have definitely, either them or somebody else should have cut away a bunch of stuff and just released one album. Because there was, like I said, it was too disjointed as an album, either of them. It had no flow. It was definitely a album of singles in which they didn't try to hide that.
Yeah, I could feel that.
And there were just too many songs that were low quality, but at the same time, I mean, if Metallica was happy with them, Metallica was happy with them. I mean, they did release Saint Anger and everything, which I will say, Saint Anger does have some really good riffage. So does...
Have you listened to Saint Anger?
Mm-hmm. I've listened to all of Metallica, dude.
Oh, okay. See, I do agree. I think some of the riffs on Saint Anger are monstrous.
Well, and it's like oh god, the one with Lulu is horrible, but if you take Lou Reed's voice out and just have it be instrumental, some of those riffs are pretty great.
Lulu is the one album I haven't even attempted to sit through.
Just no. It doesn't exist.
The only thing that I like from that is the 4-minute remix of James saying "I am the table."
Well, yeah, but of course,
which is probably like Metallica's best song, to be honest.
Probably.
But yeah, so like, it had some bad songs, but there's some really good tracks in these records.
Sure,
honestly.
And like I said, you could have definitely built a solid album and. Out of these, I do think a lot of the songs would need to be reworked a little bit just so it would have more of a flow. Which by having a flow, I just mean maybe changing up the intro and outro a bit on some of the tracks. So they're not all like, I'm going to jump up in the air, hit the chord, the drums are going to hit at the same time, and then it's going to cut out with a little slide. Which a lot of the songs did that.
They do that a lot, don't they?
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why it feels disjointed, because they all in the same way. And it's that whole, we're playing a live show. There's no reason for this set list to be this way. It's just we're playing a bunch of songs.
Yeah. I can see that. I guess my last question is, do you have a favorite track?
I did really enjoy the house that Jack built.
It's a good one.
Probably either that or Bleeding Me.
Another good one.
Or Ain't My Bitch. One of those three.
I like that. I like that Ain't My Bitch is getting some love here. A lot of people like you. First of all, nobody really talks about Load and Reload unless if it's in a negative context anyway. And then on top of that, the only two songs you really hear about are Fuel and The Memory Remains, because they play both of those live regularly.
I mean, that's fair then. But yeah, there's some solid stuff on here.
Cool. Well, did you at least find it to be an interesting experience? It wasn't like drinking bleach the whole time.
No, I mean, it was no dying fetus, that's for sure. But
you're so wrong.
Yeah, until you give me a worse one, the dying fetus is going to be the meme.
I should give you their 1993 demo.
I feel like you're just doing that out of spite.
Actually, like I found out that existed and I went back and listened to it. And for a 1993 cassette demo, it actually sounds really good.
I don't believe you because you like Dying Fetus.
No, I mean like sound quality in and of itself. And it's weird because John Gallagher did the drums and he's not a drummer. And it was actually pretty solid.
God, I love Gallagher. What a great artist. I love it when he hits a melon.
I was trying to decide where you were going with that. So,
I mean,
cool.
It makes sense.
Well,
it makes sense that Gallagher would be playing drums. That's the closest thing to hitting a melon.
Oh, on Metallum, Load and Reload are both at 60%.
I was
respectively.
Close. There we go.
Yeah. Well, actually, Load is at a 61, and Reload is at a 60.
So it was close. There we go. Because I liked Load better than Reload.
And then St. Anger's at a 47.
Well, that sounds about right.
I like St. Anger. I think St. Anger's a great song. Yeah, it's a great song. But like, I think it's a good album.
Yeah. Oh, Ethan. Oh, Ethan.
What?
My poor little summer.
Wait.
My poor little summer child.
Oh, I was about to say, did Metallica release a single last year? And it's literally just Sad But True and Whiplash Live. Like,
nice.
You got my hopes up.
No,
I guess they did release Blackened 2020, and that was apparently horrible.
Oh dear God. Oh, on top of Metallica though, I did listen to some of S&M.
The first one or the second one?
First one.
It's pretty good. I think
it's pretty solid.
S&M 2. Solid. I have not listened to all of S&M 1, but I have listened to all of S&M 2. And there's some really cool stuff. I
definitely think that the symphony was cool, but it was not Septic Flesh good. Like,
well, they had to write it retroactively.
Yeah, but here's the thing. There were 9. I looked it up. There were 9 orchestrators. That wrote all of that. And I don't know. I'm assuming that like some of them did certain songs. I feel like that was probably what it was.
Oh, well,
and
probably.
It wasn't like 9 people working on all of it together, because that would have been a thing. I like some of the symphonic stuff. It definitely went a different way than what I was thinking, which was like some of the times it made it sound like the songs were happy, which was weird.
Interesting. Do you have an example?
One.
Like the song one?
Yeah. Just sometimes it would come in and the orchestration sounded like it was in a major key. Which fine, but it didn't always fit, and like the symphony was always higher than the guitars and everything.
Yeah,
and I think they would have done better, which is why Septic Flesh kind of works, because Septic Flesh will go high, but then they'll also stay at the same level as the band or even go lower. But
yeah,
then again,
I remember
like you said, Septic Flesh is writing it at the same time they're writing their metal.
Yeah, so they had to try and figure out what worked. There are some song overlapping in between S&M 1 and 2, because obviously they're not going to not play like Master of Puppets and 1 and stuff like that. I don't remember 1 being very good in S&M 2 either. And Nothing Else Matters was like 9 minutes long. So I hated
I'm not
it.
saying I didn't like 1. I was just like, there were parts in there that I was like, I think I would have written that symphony differently. Gotcha.
A lot of people rave about the version of Wolf and Man. They think that this is like the definitive version of Wolf and Man. It's good. And then I actually listened to Minus Human for the first time ever, like sometime last year, and it was interesting because I had never listened to it because this is the only version of it. There isn't a studio version of it. So
I see. So overall, it was an interesting experience, but not one that I'm going to be like, woo, you changed my life, Ethan.
I wasn't really looking to change your life. I was just looking to have an interesting topic for episode 10.
That's fair.
But like overall, how did you like your experiences with 2 of the big 4? Maybe I had another one in plan.
I will fucking kill you if you give me Slayer ever. Or Megadeth.
You ever listen to Rain in Blood? No, I'm not.
Guess what? I have.
Oh, have you? I have never listened to the whole thing.
It's a Slayer track.
The only Slayer album I've ever listened to front to back is Seasons in the Abyss. And I remember liking it the first time, but then I went back to listen to it again, and the mix is trash. The mix is just hot trash. It has no energy. It has no energy.
I will never get the hype. I will never ever get the hype.
I think Slayer has a couple of good songs.
I'm not saying they don't.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't think they're all that in a bag of chips.
Like, Pantera is kind of the same way, though. I do like Pantera to an extent.
I'm looking at my my webcam like mirror, and it looks like there's a face in my window, and I hate it.
You should stop doing that.
So I'm gonna like turn that just a hair. Watch, it actually is a face, and I'm about to like get fisted by a phasmophobia ghost. Anyway,
I mean,
so
at least you'll be dead then.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude. But you're not gonna edit this.
No, I guess we're just done. No, I'll just post it as is, and I'll be like, "Hey, I'm too lazy to edit this," and
yeah, but you'll have to come to my house to get the files.
Oh, sweet! I can get fisted by a phantasmophobia ghost.
All right, guys. Mitch, I'm glad you didn't absolutely hate the process, and I'm glad that you actually took it kind of seriously with the album recreation. I feel like that'll be kind of cool to maybe listen to whenever I get to go back to work, just to see how it flows and changes. Especially because you do have a lot of my favorites in there, especially Devil's Dance. If you guys have never listened to Devil's Dance, go listen to Devil's Dance. It's a great song.
Go listen to Devil's Dance. It's a decent song.
No. It's a great song.
No, but you know what's an even better song? All of Songs from the North.
So,
I swear to God, if you did not like this, I'm going to scream.
Mitchell gave me a triple album from the... I don't even know. Oh, it's Finland. I was trying to say the actual town or city where they're from, but I'm not going to try and do that.
No,
they're from Finland. This is a melodic doom / death metal / funeral doom
on
band. On occasion from Finland called Swallow the Sun. They've been a band since the year 2000, and this is a triple album they released in 2015 called Songs from the North 1, 2, and 3, with each disc actually having its own particular name, with the first disc being called Gloom, the second disc being called Beauty, and the third disc being called Despair. This was a long album. I did actually listen to it all in one sitting.
Oh Jesus.
At one point. The first few listens I kind of just went I didn't exactly go track by track, but I didn't really go album by album either. I was just kind of like, I'm in my car, let's listen to it. I think I listened to the album a total of 3 times, which the last one was all in one sitting, where I started from 7 hours late on the couch on my PS4 Spotify, and I listened all the way through the rest of it, and then once through the whole record again. So I listened to like 40 minutes of Despair, and then I started back over with Gloom. That being said, I wouldn't do that if I didn't enjoy the record.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you did that, like, whoo.
So I have some complaints.
That's fair.
And I'll make those known shortly. The record is really good. I don't necessarily think I think you kind of overhyped the darkness of Despair. I don't necessarily think it's dark and it's heavy, but I wasn't feeling sad while listening to it, except for that one part where he's talking about like the butterfly flying onto his arm, and he's like, is there anything worth?
I love that part. Oh yeah,
it's definitely really good, and that is definitely heavy. That's part of the song Empires of Loneliness, by the way, if you're interested in listening to that specifically. But also maybe it's because I didn't sit down. I didn't sit down and listen to this at my computer, so I didn't look through the lyrics at all. Just from what I understood when I was re-listening to the records, which honestly wasn't much. I think the harsh vocalist is really good, but enunciation isn't really his specialty. He sounds a lot like if Michael from Opeth just didn't enunciate as much, but I think they have very similar vocal styles. I wasn't really a fan of the clean vocals throughout this record.
You're not the first person I've heard say that.
I don't necessarily think they're bad, and I certainly like some of the extra singers, like the women singers in Songs from the North. I actually do like. What?
Let me confirm something before you keep going, and then I'll confirm if I'm right.
Oh, did I mess something up? I mean, I know that there were some extra people who weren't in the band that did.
No, you're 100% right. I just want to make sure about something before I say it.
Okay. But still, I didn't. The guy's clean singing is serviceable. I just didn't think it was a particular highlight. I do consider Beauty to be the second record to be the weak point of the album. I don't necessarily. It's not. It's probably my least favorite of the 3. Not that it wasn't good. I just feel like the 2 instrumentals are a little long in the tooth, which is, that's about 10 minutes of airtime that I can't ever get back from each listen. And then the other songs are good. I like Pray for the Winds to Come and Songs from the North decently. They're good. It's just Beauty is probably my least favorite. It's also not metal in the slightest. So if you're coming to this record for a 2.5 hour metal experience, there's about a 42-minute chunk that isn't really going to satiate you, but I imagine if you're coming to Swallow the Sun, you probably know that they have some less metal segments in general. That being said, I think my favorite song is actually the opener of the whole thing. With You Came the Whole of Your World's Tears. I think I said that right. With You Came the Whole of the World's Tears. Yes, that is actually my favorite song because I absolutely love the guitar piece in the very beginning. It's just the kind of like that running motif throughout the entire song. The dun 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 dun. I actually like that a lot. And then when it comes to, I didn't really dislike any of the songs throughout Gloom or Despair, but I don't necessarily think I can name specific tracks that I can absolutely enjoy. The only segment that I can actually remember is the chorus of Lost and Catatonic.
That's fair.
Which isn't really my favorite song, but it does have a chorus that I can repeat easily. So, I mean, that's probably why it stuck. Yeah, like you did say when you were pitching this album to me, if you want kind of this just overly oppressive and dark, gloomy atmosphere with your music, you will absolutely love Despair, except for the 3-minute intro to 7 Hours Late. That it's good, but
I love it. I love
it's
it.
Good. It's good. It's weird because the first time I listened through it, I remembered you saying something about that song, but it had already passed by that section, and I thought it was just on the end of the Gathering of Black Moths. So I was like, oh yeah, I don't remember there being a drone part in this song. And then I listened to it again the other day while I was playing Slay the Spire for 3 hours. By the way, if you like deck building games, Slay the Spire, it's a perfect game to listen to music to. So Swallow the Sun's Songs from the North 1, 2, and 3. I do recommend it. I do not necessarily recommend you listen to the whole thing in one sitting, because it's a lot of music, and unless if you have time and desire to do that, you might get a little stir crazy. But it has some great songs. It has some really good emotional moments, and I do enjoy it.
Out of the three, which one was your favorite?
I would say Gloom, just because it has the most diversity of everything.
I personally, Despair is the one for me.
It's great. But it reminds me of like Primitive Man.
I don't know about that.
It's like if Primitive Man had less noise elements.
Then it's not Primitive Man. That's what makes Primitive Man Primitive Man.
But Primitive Man is like Funeral Doom with noise elements. So basically, I'm just saying it's a Funeral Doom album.
Well, there you. Wow, how hard was that?
But I mean, that's the closest thing that I can compare it to, really, for other things that I've listened to. I mean, but I've only had one experience with Bell Witch, and that was 2 years ago. I haven't listened to anything since.
Are you telling me you have not re-listened to Mirror Reaper?
No.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I listened to it once, and I haven't felt the need to listen to it again.
Gross.
Funeral Doom isn't exactly my go-to genre.
Lame.
I like it, but like I don't think I'm really going to listen to Despair all that much after this. And in fact, the only song that I can out of this entire record, well, there's a couple actually. I would like, in terms of if I wanted to throw this on a playlist or something to have interspersed between all of my other music, I would probably have With You Came the Whole of the World's Tears. Pray for the Winds to Come, I believe, is another one. Is that the one that actually name drops songs from the North?
Yes.
I actually can't tell. I think it is. But then I also do like the title track, Songs from the North. Eyes like blue sapphires. Yeah.
For me,
I do like his singing in that song.
The two songs that I really enjoy off of Despair. I mean, I do love 7 Hours Late, if for nothing else than the stupid 3 minutes of keyboard and then just all of a sudden super heavy. But Empires of Loneliness, just for that one section alone.
Oh yeah, it
was the
heavy
monologue that then goes into the tremolo picking. Fantastic. But also, oh god, what is it called? It's like When Clouds Battle or something like that.
Oh, the closer, The Clouds Prepare for Battle. I think it's a great closer.
It's just the you got the super heavy stuff, and then it cuts out to the like choir and the male choir singing and everything in the middle. So good.
It's good. This was a very good album. I have to give it to you yet again. You've been knocking it out of the park within these 10 episodes.
Only one really has been not great.
Yeah, Letters from the Colony. I didn't really enjoy.
Which, it wasn't even that you didn't really enjoy it. It was just generic. You were like, it's Meshuggah, but without it being Meshuggah.
Yeah, it's less interesting Car Bomb.
Yeah.
But that's another band that's very interesting, Car Bomb. But yeah, I dug this. It's very different than being on the prog train like we have been for a lot of the past few episodes.
But not in terms of length of songs.
but no. Actually, these are longer on average than some of the other ones. But and as you continue to give me prog bands, I'm not going to leave this dumb prog train metaphor that I keep doing. It's going to be like my longest running joke. But yeah, Songs from the North was very, very good. I do feel like the weakest segment of the record on like a whole is Beauty.
I can see
Not
that.
that it's bad. It's just, you know, if you're wanting to have a metal experience, it's just obviously going to be the weakest out of the three. Not to say that it doesn't have great songs, because it does. I just can't stand the two instrumentals. But out of the two, The Womb of Winter is a lot better than 660, 50 North, 2840 East. It's latitude and longitude markers, and I didn't even think about looking that up. Now I have to. Hold on.
It's probably going to be their town in Finland.
Probably. Well, when I just copy and paste it, it just pops up on that. It just pops up the song. No, where is this? It is where you at? It's Sala, Finland. Yeah, so it is in Finland. It's like in the middle of a roundabout. Can I like man it? Yeah, I can. Street View, baby.
Oh, I wonder if it's that
like
little, the compass
like
rose kind of thing.
That's a Solinsky's. Yeah, it's just a big old roundabout.
Nice.
Maybe they just hate. Maybe they just hate roundabouts, and maybe that's why it's so repetitive.
Wow,
we're going in a circle.
So, they must really hate NASCAR.
Let's be fair. Everybody should hate NASCAR, but they don't, and it makes me upset.
There's so much better racing out there. But anyways, so the thing that I wanted to confirm that was true is the woman you heard, her name is Aaliyah Stambridge. She's also the pretty lady on the cover of the album.
Oh.
So she was also swear to God, she was married. Could have sworn. Don't lie to me. Shut the fuck up. I know my metal trivia. Leave me alone. You're rude. God damn.
Can you answer a question for me?
Go.
Why is Lights on the Lake also called Horror Part 3?
So on several albums, they have songs with the parentheses horror on it. So
okay. I see them.
Yeah.
Are they all connected?
I believe so, but I haven't dug deep enough to actually give an answer. But yeah, there's Swallow, then Don't Fall Asleep, then Lights on the Lake, and then the last one is Labyrinth of London. God, I swear to God.
What are you trying to figure out?
Give me a second.
I guess I can give a rating as I'm waiting. I'm probably going to give this album an 8.
Not good enough.
I think it's completely fair since one album isn't amazing. Mitch, I'm gonna have to put like a timer on you here soon.
Oh, I don't even want to hear it. Okay. Fucking finally. Great. Found the answer. Okay, so Leah was the guest vocals on that album. She was also guest vocals on some Amorphous songs, if you know the band Amorphous.
Nope.
And she also founded the band Trees of Eternity, which is apparently a really good band that I still need to check out. But she's done a lot of singing. But she was romantic partners with the guitar player, or one of the guitar players for Swallow the Sun. And that's the last album she did with them, because she's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for that.
Yep.
Jesus.
And so, it was heartbreaking. Like, the next album that Swallow the Sun did, which was When a Shadow is Forced into the Light, has a lot to do with that.
I can imagine.
But there's a lot more clean singing on it, which is weird for them. But
did she also do the vocals in Lights on the Lake?
Yes. Like, she is literally, anytime you hear a female vocalist, it's her. Or was her. So, yeah.
Well, interesting. All right. Well, that's a bummer.
She passed away in 2016.
What from?
I hope it wasn't anything bad.
I mean, she died.
You knew what I meant.
This album only has 4 reviews.
Yeah,
but an aggregate score of 93.
There we go. That's good.
The worst rated one is 88.
Damn. It was cancer.
Okay. I was going to say, did she kill herself?
No. But cancer ain't great either.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
And then, the guy was pretty torn up. And the metal community a lot in general. So, yeah. Anyways, Swallow Sun, continuing the trend, happiness,
and then crushing sadness. Should we go back to the Gwenyth Paltrow vagina candle?
You can't do that. You can't do that. I literally just talking about a really amazing woman dying of cancer. You can't do that. Oh my God.
The candle is $70.
What the fuck? Wow, that's not cool.
It's not cool. Anyway, well, Mitch, we haven't recorded since like before Christmas. So is there anything cool that's happened to you since our last recording session that you want to bring up?
Yes, I bought a bunch of stuff that I probably shouldn't have, but I did. I'm redoing my computer setup.
Again?
By redoing it, I mean not the actual computer itself, but like desk. And stuff like that. I got dual monitors for my gaming computer, which is now also going to be my recording computer. Eventually, hopefully. I want to get it done tonight, but it's Mitch that we're talking about, so who the fuck knows?
That's fair.
I got a separate desk for my laptop, which will also have a monitor arm and everything, and it's a dual monitor arm, but the second monitor arm has a laptop stand on it. And so I'm just trying to organize that. I put in an adoption for a kitty.
I saw that, but for some reason I thought my brain was like, I put in an adoption for a kid. Like, all right, Mitch.
Nope.
Okay.
So I didn't get the first cat, but this one's looking more promising. So its name is Linux. Not the software. Anyways, It's a really cute cat. It's apparently incredibly shy, but it wants a kitty cat buddy. And I was like, my cat wants a kitty cat. Yeah, and it was like, he wants a kitty cat buddy. So there we go. Other than that, I found a steampunkish coffee maker that I should totally not buy, but probably will. It is $125. And
interesting.
It's a balanced coffee maker, and it looks really neato burrito. And I saw it on a TikTok, even though I don't use TikTok. Because just like I didn't use Vine, I somehow end up getting all the Vines.
My roommate keeps sending me TikTok videos, and first of all, how dare you? And then second of all, some of them are actually funny, but it's rare I actually look at them.
TikTok slowly is becoming the new Vine. Like, originally it started as a what was it? A lip syncing app or something like that. And then, people slowly made it into a dance app, and then funny people were like, wow, I can make comedy. Let's do it. Vine 2.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
And so I saw that, so I'm thinking about getting that along with the coffee grinder, because I'm slowly becoming a coffee snob, I think.
Becoming one.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not that snobby about coffee. I'm snobby about music, though.
Yeah. You don't say. I actually tried a new coffee the other day. Tried Death Wish. It's not good.
Oh, unfortunate.
It's very, very, very bitter, and I don't like it. But I don't know. Maybe you will. It's certainly no dragon roast.
If it ain't no dragon roast, I don't want it.
Yeah. I've been wanting to order more Geek Grind coffee, but ever since we bought that 5-pound bag and got through it, we have not ordered anymore.
Well, what the hell are you doing?
Being broke.
You should stop that.
I was out of work for 3 months, and now I'm out of work for another couple of weeks. So
stop being poor, Ethan. It's not that hard.
I'm trying not to. I joined Shipped, and I could have started doing that this week, except for the fact that my sister has exposed me to COVID, so nice. I shouldn't be going anywhere. Really shouldn't be leaving my room either, but everybody else was exposed too, so I don't know really what to do when that happens. What really shouldn't be happening is my mother's continuing to go to work.
Oh yeah, she shouldn't do that.
Yes,
but we live in America where no one cares, so.
Yeah, I've had those conversations. But man, I don't know.
Can one of our nice Canadian listeners adopt us, please?
Do we have Canadian listeners? I don't think I've noticed.
I think I forced my friend Colin to listen to it, and he already agreed. Already agreed to adopt me, so there's that.
If you have a basement, I can live in there. It's completely fine.
No. Only
right, you're on the basement. Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. I ain't sure.
If there's a furnace, you can just shove me in the furnace.
Couldn't you just jump in the furnace by yourself already?
I don't have a furnace. Not a big one.
Yeah, I was about to say. Just blow out the pilot light. That'll be enough.
But on my own stuff, like I went back to work last week. Oh, you're done? You're not done? Go ahead.
I didn't know I was done. Wow.
Sorry, go ahead. It's just that you ramble so much. Finish your stuff.
I also
I'm going to have an Oreo.
Congratulations.
I just wanted to let you know if I don't reply immediately.
I also got that beautiful, beautiful Sluggage collection.
I remember you sending me that.
Yeah, the triple album that was their first 3 albums.
That was a vinyl, wasn't it?
Well, it's also a CD. And so now I own all Sluggage.
I still haven't really dug into their older stuff.
I haven't either.
I think I listened to like one song from their original album, and I wasn't super impressed, but I just haven't had the chance. I did re-listen to War Squids.
Yeah.
I still don't really like it all that much, but
Well, you're wrong, but that's fine. And I also got another album, but I can't say that album until the end because it's your suggestion.
I have the next 2 episodes planned on my suggestions, so.
Well, congratulations. No one cares. Anyways, other than that, I emailed some of my old professors, so I'm moving forward with that whole I'm going to go back to school thing.
Nice. I actually re-emailed somebody today, not my professors or anything, but do a job interview or a job thing that I applied to.
How'd that go?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to go anywhere because so I just realized that Indeed has a thing now where they tell you if they've looked at your application.
Uh-huh.
I applied to a place here in Indy called Audio Chuck, which is a kind of a podcast hub. They were looking for a media producer, basically somebody to just make sure everything gets recorded and uploaded on time. I'm like, I'm great at that. So I've been, I applied to that a couple weeks ago today, and then they looked at it last week, and I haven't heard anything back. So I kind of just looked up the protocol on follow-up emails, and I sent them an email, and hopefully I hear something back. The biggest issue was my buddy Gage told me that I probably shot myself in the foot because I undershot their salary offer. Because on Indeed they had it listed as 70 to 80K. And
shit.
I put 50. Just because I make less than 20. So that's almost triple what I'm making now. And I'm like, well, I would accept less money, so maybe that would give me a upper hand. But then Gage was like, nah, they're either going to think you're desperate or you don't have the qualifications. And I'm like, it's really just the desperate thing. So I don't know. Maybe by shooting them an email that at least maybe that'll even it out a little bit, and if they want to offer me 70K, I'm not gonna like turn up my nose.
How dare you offer me more money than what I asked?
Yeah. So I
40,000 and nothing less.
I'll take 20. I guess I was about to say, I guess I could just play dumb and say I didn't see the salary, but I don't think that would make me look any better. So I'll just. What does that mean? I just saw media and I applied. So, I don't know. Hopefully that kind of goes through, but other than that, I've just been trying to apply to stuff that, isn't as... I just kicked my microphone. Sorry. Going back to work, it's been rough on my leg. Not gonna lie. I've been going from like 400 to 1,000 steps a day, maybe back up to like 5 and 6. And I'm in great pain when I get home. So that's fun. And it doesn't help that they still haven't put me in any physical therapy. So like, I don't know if I'm even doing anything correctly at the moment. But like I said, I got exposed to COVID. So until I get tested, and probably even after that, I'm probably going to be out of work again until the 29th. So we'll see how it goes. Did you have anything else?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure before I got into more of my stuff. Yeah, I mean, ever since Christmas, not a whole lot's been going on other than the whole, working on my leg, going back to work, and not doing anything there. Nothing too exciting on Christmas or New Year's. I think I hung out with my dad a little bit, and I've been going over there a little bit more often since I've been good to like drive around. I think you said you're not a big movie guy, but I watched that first Jumanji sequel that came out in 2017 with The Rock and Jack Black. It was a film. It wasn't amazing, but it had its cute moments, but it wasn't anything special, I don't think. I've heard the next one may be better, but I haven't sat down to watch it either. When it comes to like music, I did actually listen to a couple of quote unquote classic death metal records for the first time. I listened to all of Cryptopsy's None So Vile. And it was good, but I didn't. It was good other than the vocals. I don't think you would like it. Musically, you probably would, but I don't think you would get past the vocal range because it's very, very samey, and it's not enunciated at all. It's deep guttural stuff throughout the entire record. But musically, I love the drums. It's very, very insane. Good decent record. But yeah, and then I listened to Effigy of the Forgotten by Suffocation, which is widely considered to be like the first slam band, and it was good. I heard the second record. I guess that would be the third record. Pierced from Within is kind of like the staple, but I wanted to go listen to their first one, and it's not half bad. I feel like you would actually probably like that one, other than the vocals being super samey. They aren't like gutturals or anything, but he does just kind of have one sound, and that's what he does. But a good record. It flows really well. A little bit samey because it is kind of like proto slam, but it has some good death metal stuff on there. Pretty good couple of records. And then I actually listened to half of Terra Incognita. I like it more than I did previously. I just haven't gotten to finish it yet.
All right, I'll take that.
I think I got to Satan is a Lawyer. Actually, I don't remember the the dang old. Hold on. I gotta go find the track list. Gojira. Good thing I'm still on Metallum. Terra Incognita. No, I got to like Blow Me Away Universe, I think.
I love that song.
Yeah, so I've listened to some of it, and it's not as bad as I originally thought. Not that I even thought that it was bad. I just I didn't like it compared to their other, modern stuff. I also re-listened to Another World, and I don't like it.
That's fair.
I don't think it's that good. Even it sounds like a B-side to Magma, and a weak one at that. So I don't know. I did listen to some more Magma the other day, and I think it's a solid record, all things considered. I'm kind of mad that The Way of All Flesh only has a 73% on Metallica.
Well, they're dumb.
I feel like that's real low. Also, their live album, Les Enfants Sauvages or whatever, has a 0%.
Wait, live album? That was L'Enfant Sauvage was their fifth album.
Yeah, but it's also called Les Enfants Sauvages with an S.
That's
at the end.
Something different then.
Yeah, I mean, it's a live record that was released in 2014.
Weird. All right.
But anyway, so I've listened to a little bit more music in my free time. I'm at work again, so I'm listening to a little bit more stuff than sorry, it's getting a little late. So my attention span is kind of dwindling a little bit. So I haven't been doing anything too exciting. I've just been trying to live and take it one day at a time. Things like that. I've potentially found another guitar player for my project.
Ooh.
But I need to mess, and he's local too, so that's cool. And he's very, very good. But we gave him a song to learn like a couple weeks ago, and he has not messaged us back. So I need to shoot him another message. I just hope that he doesn't fall off the face of the earth like everybody else I've talked to, because that would be a shame. So well,
I did forget one thing. I did do. I watched a movie. I'm watching finally The Witcher.
I still haven't seen that.
I'm slowly going through it. It's good. I will say how they handled different timelines is weird because they don't indicate what's in the past and what's not. So sometimes you have to kind of like be like, really focused and be like, oh, okay, that one's the one that's in the past. Other than that, I watched Soul, the new Pixar movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've heard that's good.
It is really good, and especially if you want an existential crisis, because the whole point of the thing is to find your purpose in life. And So yeah, no, I saw like a funny video, and it was somebody like, "Oh, I'll just watch Soul. It looks like a really cute movie." And then like 5 seconds later, it's them huddled in the corner in the dark underneath the blanket with their hands just outstretched, asking why.
Interesting.
I was like, yeah, I get that.
I didn't realize that 2 of the guys in Gojira were related.
You seriously didn't know that the lead singer and drummer were related?
No, I've never looked at the drummer's last name.
Oh, yeah. Joe and Mario are brothers.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Did you know that Joe was in a band with Max Cavalera?
That sounds familiar, yes, but I can't remember what it was.
The Cavalera Conspiracy?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did know that.
It was just for one album.
Yeah.
But he did bass guitars and lead vocals on tracks 4 and 5, which kind of makes me want to look at those. But
all right, are we going to do this list?
Sure, I'm down. So, guys, because we've only been going for 2 hours. That's surprisingly
only 2 hours. Wow, it feels way longer.
It does feel a little bit longer, but like it's weird because we had a lot of music to talk about.
We did.
Let's do this new list I found because Loudwire can't let us be. I still want them. I feel like they need to do the top 100 metal albums of all time, but I actually feel like this is kind of close. So, Mitchell, are you ready to go through the best metal album of each year since 1970?
Sure.
What is that? Like 60 albums or something? 50, 51.
51. Well, probably just 50.
1970. You want to guess? It's really obvious.
No, I do not. I mean,
it's really obvious.
It doesn't matter. Just say it.
Paranoid.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. They weren't dumb.
71, Master of Reality.
Yep, makes sense.
72, Black Sabbath Volume 4. So that's 3 Black Sabbath in a row.
I mean, yeah.
73, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. 74 is Budgie, In for the Kill.
I've never heard of this.
I have never heard of Budgie. But the blurb says, with no Sabbath album released in 1974, the door was wide open for something else. This album doesn't scream metal, but only by virtue of the production, which doesn't perfectly capture just how heavy In for the Kill is. Okay, whatever. 75, Black Sabbath, Sabotage.
5.
76, Judas Priest's Sad Wings of Destiny. I've actually heard that is a fantastic record. I have not listened to it. 77, the Scorpions, Taken by Force. I don't know anything about Scorpions.
I mean, Rock Me Like a Hurricane.
That's the only song I know. You could name like their second most popular song and I would not have any idea. Maybe, probably. 78, Judas Priest's Stained Class.
Okay.
Cool. 79, Motorhead, Overkill, obviously. That kind of thing. Yeah. Well, 1980, Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely see it.
It's a great record. 1981, Ozzy Osbourne's Diary of a Madman.
Oh, for sure. I didn't see. The problem is like once I hear these names, I'm like, oh yeah, totally. It's just I don't know the dates.
Apparently, this was after Blizzard of Oz. That's kind of interesting. I thought Blizzard of Oz was after. 1982, Number of the Beast. Obviously, great record.
Of course. British New
1980.
Wave.
What's that?
I said British New Wave.
British New Wave. 83, Holy Diver.
Oh, but of course. What other record would you have?
Is there anything in the blurb? Nope. 1984, Iron Maiden's Power Slave. It's a good record.
All right, I guess. Yeah.
On the back of 2 highly successful albums with Bruce Dickinson relieving. Oh, so this is the 3rd album with Bruce Dickinson. Gotcha. 85. This is a band I actually don't. I know one song because I used it as a cover for a tryout for a band. This is Exodus, Bonded by Blood.
Okay. Yeah.
They're kind of like one of those older thrash bands, ain't they?
Yeah, thrashy, deathy. Mostly thrashy, though.
I think Kirk Hammett was in that band for a little while. I have to look it up. There was. It's either like, I think it was either Kirk Hammett or Kerry King. Maybe if I spelled it Kirk and not Crick. He was in Exodus. He was in Exodus from 1979 to 1983. And he was on their 1982 demo and their demo Die by His Hand. And I think he actually came in and did some lead work for Exodus in 2014. Oh, he did. He did 2 songs in 2014, and he actually was did a lead track for Salt the Wound that came out this year.
Well, all right. Then.
Interesting. Yeah. Learn something new every day. Exodus, Bonded by Blood, sure. 86, Master of Puppets.
Yeah.
Can't argue with Master of Puppets. 1987, King Diamond's Abigail. I don't understand King Diamond.
I don't get it either, and everyone's like, oh, he's super evil. And I'm like, he looks like a goof that would drink milk.
What?
You heard me.
He looks like a goof that would drink milk? What's wrong with milk?
Milk is delicious, but he ain't hardcore, man. I'm tired. I don't know why. I never had my coffee.
Come on, dude. This is only like 4 hours into your day. I'm dying. Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime.
I don't get Queensryche, but I understand.
It's the only album I know by Queensryche. I also don't understand Queensryche. I don't think I've ever listened to them, to be honest. I don't know. 1989, Morbid Angels, Altars of Madness. Sure. Classic death metal album. 1990s, or 1990. I guess 90s is also accurate. But Megadeth's Rust in Peace.
All right.
It's the one with Holy Wars and Hangar 18. So, oh, it also has Tornado of Souls. I actually don't like that one too much. 1991, the Black Album.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Why not? 92, Vulgar Display of Power. I guess.
I mean, we were all going. It's a good album. I definitely think Walk is overhyped.
Walk is one of my least favorite songs known to man at this point. This album also has a new level, which is awesome.
Yeah,
I do like a new level a lot.
I think it has Mouth for
and
War.
Mouth for War.
Yeah, I fucking love that song.
It's a good one. Same with effing Hostel.
Yeah, the album is great. It's just Walk. Everyone loves Walk, and I'm like, why? It's just
walk on home, boy. I don't like. 1993. I don't understand this band. Typo Negative, Bloody Kisses.
You don't like goth metal? That's cool, man.
Do you like goth metal?
It's all right. It's not my thing, really. But I mean, I like some. I was about to say Moon Sorrow, but that's a folk band. Oh God, what is the band? I know this band. I know it. They're from Portugal. I like them. Well, I like some of their shit.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh my God. What is your Moonspell?
Never heard of them.
They're a pretty popular goth metal band. And then you got things like, of course, you got Nightwish, which the bass player of Nightwish left.
Oh, I saw that. I forgot about that.
And he's been a long time member. Like, that's almost...
So Nightwish is going to die.
I don't know. I thought the same thing when Tarja left and they're still around.
Who?
Tarja was the operatic lead singer.
Oh.
She's been gone for a while now. Floor Jansen's now the lead singer. Draconia is another... or Draconian is another goth metal band that I listen to. Dominia kind of has some goth metal elements.
Mm.
So
I just
Goth
like
metal-
the blurb of
goth metal
Go
is
ahead.
definitely not my favorite. Like, it's too edgy, moody sometimes.
I just think it's over the top. Like Typo Negative forged an entirely new sound, marrying the gloom and doom of Black Sabbath with the more radiant elements of the Beatles, all wrapped in a gothic vampiric bow.
That sounds fake, but all right.
It's Loudwire.
Jesus.
1994, Pantera's Far Beyond Driven.
All right.
I guess. I actually don't know much from that album except for 5 minutes alone. And
Yeah.
I guess I'm broken. But
When did Cowboys from
95.
Hell come out?
Cowboys from Hell was before Vulgar. I think that was a year before. But it had... Well, if it was in 91, it had to go up against the Black Album.
That's fair.
95, Slaughter of the Soul. I don't think...
But of course.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything else it could have been.
God, I can't wait until we hear Opeth for like 4 times.
96, Tool's Anima.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
I guess.
You don't have to like Tool to understand it.
97, Emperor, Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk.
I really need to listen to Emperor.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think I said that album name the exact same way when we did the top metal albums of each genre or something. Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk.
So I'm actually listening to Mouth for War, and it sounds like the Quake 2 soundtrack. Which, I mean, to be fair, Quake 2 came out in like 96, 98, so...
Yeah. Yeah. But Doom has the better soundtrack.
I do like me Doom, but remember, original Quake was written by 9 Inch Nails.
I forgot about that, but I don't really like 9 Inch Nails. Do you like 9 Inch Nails?
I actually haven't really checked them out. I love their cover of Johnny Cash's Hurt.
Boo. Boo. Actually, when it comes to them, I do like their song Capital G. It's about George Bush, I think. But
anyways,
98, The Sound of Perseverance. Obviously.
Duh.
I don't think.
I'm surprised more Death didn't get on this.
Me too, now that I think about it. 99, Dillinger Escape Plan's Calculating Infinity.
I don't get Dillinger Escape Plan, but I understand they're important.
This is kind of an interesting one because I never hear anybody talk about this record. 2000, Iron Maiden's Brave New World.
I'm sorry. I think Disturbed's Down with the Sickness is better.
Don't. Releasing their first album since Bruce Dickinson and Adrian Smith rejoined the band. I didn't realize Bruce Dickinson left Iron Maiden.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, he left and then came back.
Did they release anything without him on it other than their first couple of records? Brave New World, their album Virtual 11? Who's sung on this? Blaze Bayley? Never heard of them. Blaze Bayley was on the X Factor as well. Oh, he left after Fear of the Dark. Interesting. I didn't know that. So they did 2 albums without him. Never heard them. I might actually have to look at those, to be honest. Interesting. Yeah, Brave New World. Sure. 2001, Lateralis.
Yeah, obvious.
I can actually get down with Lateralis. 2002, this is a thing that I've actually listened to a little bit. This is Agalloch, The Mantle.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Do you not like Agalloch?
I love Agalloch.
Yeah, I've listened to some of this record, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Everyone's super sad that they're not a thing.
Didn't realize they weren't a thing.
Oh, they haven't been a thing for a very long time, and everyone's sad about it.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, Agalloch. So, I agree with that. 2003, Children of Bodom, Hate Crew Death Roll. That is the worst title for anything, really.
I still don't get Children of Bodom.
Yeah, I only know a couple of songs and they're okay.
Their Britney Spears cover was great.
I actually thought that was fake. Like, it just sounds like them.
No, it's theirs.
Interesting. Ugh. 2004, Leviathan by Mastodon.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, it's 2005.
Were you trying to think of anything else that came out in 2004?
For some reason, I blanked out on what Leviathan was, which is hilarious. It's just like, which mess? The whale. The whale one.
2003. I'm pretty sure Toxicity came out in 2003. Oh no, Toxicity was 2001. What was it going up against 2001? Lateralus? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, I could have sworn.
All right, let's hear.
2005.
What could it be?
Do you want to guess?
Is it a Maroon 5 album? It's probably a Maroon 5 album.
It's Ghost Reveries by Opeth.
Ghost Reveries? I thought that was Blackwater Park.
No, 2005, Ghost Reveries.
Well, that doesn't sound right. Hold on. Blackwater Park was 2001. How'd that lose to Lateralis? Bullshit.
Yeah, I can agree to that. Yeah. I hate Tool so much. 2006, Mastodon, Blood Mountain.
All right. I just realized it's midnight and a half, and I just screamed. I hope my roommates didn't care.
Sure, Mastodon. I don't get it.
The funny thing is I'm not a big fan of Blood Mountain or Leviathan. I like Leviathan just because Moby Dick.
Whales.
But
whales.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
2007. I've heard that I really need to look at this band and this album. It's Colors by Between the Buried and Me.
Oh, yeah. They're good.
I've heard it's good.
It's prog.
2008, brother. Obscene.
Oh, yeah. Beats Watershed, unfortunately.
I would say between the two, Obscene is the more important release.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because of Bleed.
But also, to be fair, Watershed, that was the last metal album by Opeth.
Yeah, still a good record, though. I really like Heir Apparent. 2009, Mastodon's Crack the Sky.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to hear. But you're wrong.
Oh, come on.
What was 2010?
Ghost, Opus Eponymous.
Oh, well, I guess we should stop reviewing this.
Boo.
What
but I can't think of anything else that came out in 2010.
When did Koloss come out?
2012. Hold on. Metal albums 2010. There's gotta be something that was better than Ghosts.
I mean, I do like that Ghost record to an extent, but still.
Here's the thing. I would take Diamond Eyes by Deftones over that record.
I would, but that's because I don't like the Deftones.
Neither do I, but like...
Oh, but Marrow of the Spirit by Agalloch.
Yeah, Agalloch came out then. There was an album by Nevermore.
Oh, hey, the Panic Broadcast by Soilwork.
I actually know that band, I think. Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold. Nightmare.
Hey, look.
Is this Death Spell Omega?
That is Death Spell Omega. You know, that... No. Yeah, I don't know if I would choose the Nazi band over Ghost, but maybe.
Musically?
Oh my God, my favorite Blind Guardian album came out then.
I was about to say. Yeah,
what the fuck?
I mean, hey, that Exodus record with the song that I tried out with, it was released in 2010.
It sounds like... and then We Are the Void by Dark Tranquillity, which is apparently a lot of people's least favorite Dark Tranquillity record, and I still don't understand why, but all right.
I've heard Nails is a band that I need to look at.
I don't know about that, but sure, why not?
Also, like, that Seven Dust record isn't half bad. Cold Day Memory.
So...
Oh, and As I Lay Dying, you know, the one band that the dude tried to
Do
Kill
the
his wife.
murders.
So yeah, screw Ghost, just in general.
Again, it's not a bad Ghost record, but
No, Ghost is just bad.
Well, they're not metal, so you know.
True. 2001, The Great Mass by Septic Flesh.
What do you mean 2001?
2011.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I said 2011.
You said 21.
No, I said 2011.
No.
Anyway, yeah, The Great Mass. Agreed. Haven't listened to it, but agreed.
I mean, I have, and I agree.
2012, BT Bam, The Parallax 2 Future Sequence.
I suppose, but it's no Colossus.
I haven't. You're right. Hold on. Was Colossus released in 2012? I'm pretty sure it was.
It was because I started listening.
2012. Look, I know people like really love BT Bam, and I need to look into them. But Colossus was a great record,
and I don't think that's BT Bam's best record.
Wait, also, hold on, I don't want to say it and look like a poser.
You are a poser.
Monolith of Inhumanity came out in 2012.
Oh shit!
So I know that people love BT Bam. But between Colossus and Monolith, those are two of like the best Cattle and Meshuggah records, respectively. So I'm not sure. Yeah. 2013, Gorguts' Colored Sands. Yeah, I've heard that record's amazing. Just haven't had a chance to listen to it.
Still need to listen to it.
2014, I've been told I need to listen to this album. Behemoth's The Satanist.
Yes, it is a good album. A lot of people love it.
Yeah, I've not listened to much Behemoth, but also it's probably just because I don't like Nurgle as a person.
He's kind of a tool bag.
Yeah. I don't agree with this one because I've listened.
At least Nurgle's not a Nazi.
2015, I've listened to parts of this record and I don't agree. It's Iron Maiden's The Book of Souls.
Yeah,
it's not a bad album, but you can tell Dickinson's starting to lose his voice on that album. He sounds very tired. Monolith came out in 2015.
New Bermuda by Death Heaven came out.
No, not Monolith. Anthropocene Extinction came out in 2015.
Oh yeah, I mean no, that beats the Iron Maiden. New Bermuda beats the Iron Maiden. I think Purple by Baroness beats it.
Apex Predator, Easy Meat is considered to be Napalm Death's best record. That came out in 2015.
The Lamb of God record that came out in 2015 was pretty good. I'm not a big Four Phantoms.
Bell Witch record came out.
I'm not a big fan of Four Phantoms, but to also be fair, I listened to Four Phantoms after I listened to Mirror Reaper, and there's no comparison.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm surprised. There's a BT Bam record that I've heard is good. Disturbed.
Oh God, what is her name? What is the woman's name?
Emily somebody.
Yes, but I forget her band name. Merker. That's who that is. It's Merker.
Oh, dude. I mean, Songs from the North.
Oh, well, shit.
Did Anthropocene come out in...
I'm not seeing it on this list.
Pretty
Polaris
sure
came out by Tesseract, but I don't care for that Tesseract album.
Yeah, it came out on August 7th, 2015. No,
oh my God, Trivium's best album, Silence in the Snow, came out then.
Gross.
Yeah, I know. I fucking hate that album.
Yeah.
Love you, I love you, Matthew Heafy.
Iron Maiden's The Book of Souls, that's a whiff.
Yeah.
Also, I'm surprised we haven't seen any Trivium.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, compared to other things that came out, like as much as I love some Trivium albums, I never have thought that Trivium was the number one album of a year.
Fair enough. Even Shogun,
which that came out in 2008.
No, I thought it was 2006. Shogun Trivium. Hold on.
I'll beat you.
2008. You're right.
Aha! Metal albums of 2008.
What did it beat out in here? Oh, it was Obzin. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Obzin, Watershed, The Way of All Flesh.
Oh, The Way of All Flesh.
Traced in Air by Cynic. Twilight of the Thunder God.
Gross.
Yeah, you don't like them, but no one cares. All Hope Is Gone.
I don't mind them. No. All Hope Is Gone is not that good of a record. It's okay.
Everyone's favorite Faceless album, Planetary Duality. That's not sarcasm. Everyone fucking loves that album.
It's good. I've never really gotten into the Faceless. Death Magnetic came out in 2008.
Holographic Universe by Scar Symmetry came out then. That's a fantastic album. Ooh, Captain Morgan's Return from Ailstorm came out.
You know who else I'm surprised we haven't seen on this list yet? Anything by Devin Townsend.
I feel like, honestly, Devin Townsend's pretty niche.
But for 2016, Devin Townsend Project's Transcendence.
Well, all right.
I was saying that because people really rave about Strapping Young Lad.
True. Fair.
2017's Power Trip, Nightmare Logic.
I still don't get it, but I get it.
Here's another one that I don't get, but I think it actually has the song you were talking to me about once. 2018's Sleep, The Sciences. It sounds like this is this. It sounds like this is the song that has the weird space dragon thing.
It's not.
Oh, bummer.
The Dragonaut is the song I'm talking about. But
no.
By no means does that Sleep record deserve to be there, because that's where Owls Know My Name came out.
Dude, yeah, no. Sleep's a whiff. Nope.
Like, and, I don't even care if that was the best Sleep record. That does not beat Where Owls Know My Name.
Also, 2019 is a major whiff.
What?
Just Fear Inoculum
by
Tool.
Oh, no. Oh, God. No.
No. Metal Albums 2019.
You can't put that there just because you waited 13 years.
No, it's garbage. I mean, even I've only listened to half of Incata Venenum by Opeth, and that was better.
Yeah.
We Are Not Your Kind by Slipknot was better, and I don't even like Empath by Devin Townsend.
Yeah. Golden Grey by Baroness was great. I heard that Alcest record was amazing.
Death Atlas.
Death Atlas.
Death Atlas.
Death Atlas should have easily. Oh, but that Distance Over Time out. No, I'm kidding. That Dream Theater album was garbage. When a Shadow is Forced into the Light by Swallow the Sun came out then.
Okay. I mean, I could see that too.
The Valley by Whitechapel.
The Valley. Yeah, dude. I've heard a lot of people like Gate Creeper. I played with them and they were pretty good live.
I've never heard of them.
They're an HM2 band. You probably wouldn't like them.
A lot of people really like this Periphery album, even though I hate Periphery. Hail Stan.
I've never given them a real fair shake, but either I've heard this Knocked Loose record wasn't bad either, but I'm kind of iffy on Knocked Loose.
All right, what's the 2020 disappointment?
Yeah, major whiff on Tool. 2020, this is a band I don't know if you will have ever heard of. I heard of them because one of their songs was on a Nail the Mix thing. 2020 is Loathe. I let it in and it took everything.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard them. It's not what I would have picked.
They're interesting, to say the least. But I've only listened to one song, so I'm not sure.
You can't be an expert.
I don't hate that choice because I heard a lot of people ranting and raving about it. So that's something. I keep changing my webcam thing, even though it doesn't matter. Well, certainly it's probably better than Deftones. Ohms. Apparently Ozzy released a record last year.
Yep.
But then there's that Ulcerate band that you've been ranting about. There's Trivium's What the Dead Men Say.
There's Haken's Virus.
There's the new Napalm Death record, which was pretty good. I don't know why I'm, arguing so much about this one, because it's not like it's a bad choice, I guess, because I just don't know. I actually have been listening to that Mr. Bungle release from last year. It was a re-recording of their original demo, and it's not half bad, but it is very thrashy. It is not like anything else that Mr. Bungle did. Immersion by Primitive Man, I wouldn't really call that the best record, but it exists.
It's not. No.
It certainly wasn't Verminous.
But apparently it was.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Well, I guess that was specifically death metal. Loathe is more of a core band, I think. Yeah, Virus. There was a new Vader album that I didn't even know about. I don't know. So that was a list. There were some duds. There was some duds in there.
Loudwire, hire us. Let us make the choices.
Not nearly as bad as the Rolling Stones top 100 metal albums of all time.
That was really bad. That one was that. Oh, I dropped the thing.
It was Boomer City. So I think it's time to wrap it up, and I think it's time to give each other our next album. Mitchell, you've been teasing this all episode, really. What's on my plate?
So, arguably, there were at least 2 albums I think deserved the spotlight for 2020. Now, there was also the Oceans album, and there's a couple of bands I heard were really good, but I just haven't listened to yet. But arguably, the 2 albums that I would have put in spot 1 is Haken's The Virus. Fantastic record. And you know that.
It was a good record.
And you may have already mentioned it, and I have already maybe mentioned this, but I think it's time that you listen to some Ulcerate.
Okay.
And you will be listening to their 2020 record, Stare Into Death and Be Still. And
I figured you were either going to give me that or the Ocean Collective.
Yeah, I don't think you would dig the Ocean Collective as much.
Okay.
You might, but I don't think it's like... I'm trying to keep the hype train of Mitch always recommends good music up.
Well, I mean, you certainly have a lot more certified bangers, I suppose, than I have, because I'm giving you one that you're either going to love or hate.
Right. But I just got that album, and I have been listening to it nonstop.
Okay.
And the atmosphere and the beauty and the heaviness, and like I was constantly like headbanging and getting Meshuggah face with every fucking riff.
Okay.
It's a real good record. And I want to say thank you to the girl on Banger TV who suggested it. She's new and I forgot her name, but I just remember they were doing their like albums of the year, and that was the one she chose. And I was like, oh, well, I haven't liked anything anyone's put up here yet. And they played the intro of Dissolved Orders, and I was like, hello, what is this? This has piqued my interest. And it's just, if you hate this record or you even think it's mediocre, this podcast is over.
Yeah, that's not like trying to lead the host at all.
I'm just saying, it's real good. It real good.
Okay. So, for mine, it's actually kind of similar. I would actually, in terms of, you mentioned like atmosphere, and, but it's kind of on the other end of the spectrum. This album is not pretty. This album is actually more, it's closer to the third part of Songs from the North, actually.
Okay. So,
it's not quite good. Funeral Doom. It's not Funeral Doom. It's if Funeral Doom had a little bit more deathcore. Not in a bad way, though. not in a bad way. It's a very heavy and atmospheric record. But it's also related to the next band I'm going to give you. So it's kind of one of these twofers again.
Oh, no, not one of those.
Well, it'll be interesting.
That's what you said.
And
about
I mean,
the last one.
I guess I could either, if you want. No, I was going to say I could give you the other band today and then this band next week. But no, I'm going to keep it the way it is. Have you ever listened to Black Tongue?
Surprisingly, no, but I do know them.
Yeah, so this is their earlier stuff can be accustomed to like down-tempo, deathcore, beat down, but they kind of went for a different motif for this album. It still has a little bit of that flavor, but they went for a lot more atmosphere and just kind of a dark and evil vibe. This is their 2018 album, Nadir.
Okay. All right. By the way, when I said Ulcerate was pretty, only certain parts. Otherwise, it's just heavy as fuck.
Okay, fair enough. And if you do a little bit of digging, you can probably figure out the next band I'm going to give you since they are related. But that's up to you if you want to guess.
But knowing me, probably won't.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. But yeah, so in the next episode 11, we will be going through a Black Tongue record and an Ulcerate album.
So good.
Mitch, it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good.
The 2 weeks break was nice. I'm glad I'm back to work at least a little bit because that means I can actually listen to music a little bit easier for my brain. And I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for joining me for hopefully another 10 episodes. We're going to take it in 10 episode chunks.
Every 10 episodes is a triple album.
Oh, God. I don't think I have any other triple albums I can give you.
I don't have any other triple albums. Just makes you listen to an entire band's discography.
No, I'm good without doing that. So,
hey, you've done it before. I made you listen. Yeah, I made you listen to all of Native Construct's discography.
And Letters of the Colony.
They only have one album.
That's the joke. So, yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. We are back to our normal uploading schedule, so we'll have another episode out in 2 weeks. As for our closing song today, I thought we had gone through all of the songs that we had previously shouted out or accidentally uploaded in mono, but I was wrong. In episode 4, we shouted out a local Indiana death metal band called Indomitable, and we have not played it yet, so I'm going to be playing Indomitable's Phalanges Like Wilted Trees, and I may or may not have a guest spot in this song. So
shameless plug.
Was released. Shameless plug. This was a single for their record that was released last year, and it's really good. I highly recommend them. Of course, links and everything will be in the descriptions. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Distorted Entertainment Podcast. If you liked the show, please give us a 5-star review on Apple Music or share it around. It helps out a great deal. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/distentpod. It's facebook.com/distentpod. My name is Ethan Carpenter. You can find me on Instagram at mfkrwill, and you can also find me going live on Twitch every Monday and Friday at, well, it's supposed to be 6:30 now, but I may not be in work, so 4:30 as well at twitch.tv/WASD_Gamecom. And that's all of my plugging. I'm joined by Mitchell Wade, my good friend. Are you plugging anything?
Yes, I will plug my Instagram.
Heck yeah, brother.
You can find me at metalviolinist_ethereal solace on Instagram.
Awesome. I should just start linking those in our show notes.
Wouldn't that be neat?
It would be neat. I might start doing that. So Thank you guys for listening. Of course, we're going to leave you on Indomitable's phalanges like wilted trees. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time. See ya.
Bye-bye.